So the highlights for me during the Step Up, Step Across programme was that it really came at a kind of a real change in my career. Actually, I made a big step up actually at the time of starting this. So it was so interesting having a load of tools and kind of content to kind of help support me in that journey, that leadership journey. I think the tutors, Jane and Julian, were great at also making sure it wasn't dry at all, because there's so much to learn. And everyone gave a lot of themselves. We showed vulnerability at times, and I think we really opened and actually get a lot out of it. And I learned more. I learned as much from others as as a kind of the written content as well. So that was an excellent program to be on. So one thing for me is I've spent half my career in the civil service, half out. So if ever I go on a course, I'm just with civil servants. That's okay, but if I go to another course, I'll be the only civil servant. This was a great blend of being able to share experiences with colleagues in the civil service who work in different areas, but also learn from colleagues in industry and kind of the third sector. So I think that's the key thing for me actually in doing this course, because you don't really get that on other development courses you might go on. Firstly, I think it's really helped me make a success of my role in this last year. I think there will be some challenging times. I've gone from managing a team of, say, 6 people to like 35 people, and some quite I've got some quite experienced people in my team. So it's really helped me kind of take a step back. It's helped me bring the best out of others as well. I have to say I sort of sometimes copied the tutors' techniques of kind of talking through things and asking people to reflect, and so I think actually I've learned quite a lot, I think. So it's helped ground me at certain times in challenging situations. So and I think that the great thing about it is there's so much more for me to dip into and learn, and kind of as I grow, as my kind of career continues, there's so much for me to kind of dip into. There's a real armoury of stuff for me to rely on there. Obviously, I think it's a leadership program, so think about, if that's the right thing for you at that time. You're trying to make a step up in your career, that would really help. That may be something that could really help you. I think also think about what you want from it as well, really prepare for it, and then that will really help you get the most out of it as well. Collaboration means having confidence and trust with the people you're working with. It means when you're working with others, you have a mutual understanding of what your priorities are, because often you're working towards a similar thing, but you've got slightly different things you want from it. So bearing that in mind, and that will see you through the ups and downs of working through something, and that's really, I think that's bonded in that kind of trust in each other. Well, I think the real value is that for me as an individual, that's great, and it'll help me to become a better leader, but it'll help me to, improve my own organisation, help grow others. I think actually the world is always changing, and you need these things to kind of equip ourselves to kind of deal with complex times. I also think that actually it helps you stepping away from your work environment is a big thing as well, and being able to really think about what you want from your career, understanding yourself better. All these things are really important to kind of, to grow yourself and to grow others, help others around you grow as well.